And allow the noises, the thoughts, the inconsistencies to scatter. Allow it to melt away. Allow silence to pervade. When you're focusing your attention, focus on the visual images that are constructed by the words that I choose. And also the resonant frequencies. Listen within the words for the energy of them. Listen within the visual images that they produce for the sound of them. If ever you get lost, if ever you lose your way, follow your breath. Cool in, warm out. Cool in, warm out. The push and pull of the universe runs through you. And there are two forms of energy that run through the body that is you. The first is universal energy. It enters from the top and runs all the way down. The second is earth energy. It runs from the center of the earth all the way up. And they meet, balance, interplay within the heart chakra, within the middle, the green. We're going to begin with breaths and then we'll get started. Ensure that your posture is upright and erect, with your pelvis touching the surface that you're sitting on. The root chakra must be in contact with the area with which you are sitting on. Your spine should be erect and tall, and the crown, the head should be slightly tilted forward, spine elongated, and the crown stretched up towards the sky. Relax. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. Continue at that pace and reach for the stillness that resides within all motion, the silence that resides within all sound. Hear, listen for that stillness before the words. Listen to the stillness that those words return to. Perceive the lack of motion, the contentment before you move. Perceive the truth of the motion as an unfolding action. We're going to begin with the universal energy. There are in fact hundreds of chakras that exist all throughout your body. Today though, primarily we're going to focus on 7. The crown chakra exists at the top of the head, and it is the portal with which all universal light, all universal energy flows through. It is multicolored, prismatic in essence, and embodies white light and all of the varying chromatic shades of that. Picture it as a 1,000-petaled lotus. Let it open gently from the center, stretching outwards. Allow your brain to open. Allow the entire top of your head to be an open conduit to the energy that pours in from the universe when we align ourselves. Move your consciousness from the crown chakra all the way down to a band of crown that would sit just above the ears, as if you were wearing a kingly crown. Go from the back of that crown and run your consciousness around the sides until they meet at the front, right where the third eye is, the pineal gland. The pineal gland is the seat of perception. It is violet in color. It has to deal with seeing things as they are. Allow whatever arises during your interactions with the pineal to be. Don't try and label or judge. Don't say I'm seeing this or I'm seeing that. Rather say, I will see. The pineal allows for the light that is entombed by the opening of the crown chakra to be viewed outside of ourselves and within the construct of ourselves. Once we can perceive that light, then we can communicate it. And that moves down to our throat chakra, which is located in the throat. It has to do with communication, truth, wisdom. It is blue in color and is cool to the feel. Allow your blue chakra to resonate. Let it vibrate at the frequency that is best to it. Listen to that frequency. Become intimately aware of how it vibrates within you. Ask it to be authentic in its representation. Ask it to show you who it is, and so it shall. As we move down the chakras, remember that the light is still pouring in from the universe. Keep your crown chakra open. Keep the third eye open. Keep the throat chakra open. And then move down into the balance center, the heart chakra, located at the center of the body, the center of the chest. It is green in color and has to do with love and balance, cultivation. It is the most complex, and it's a standalone chakra. I'm not going to get too in depth as to the nature of the green chakra, because the honesty of it is that's your course study while you're here. It's for you to decide. Get to know your green chakra. Find out how it resides, how it chooses to reside, how it chooses to interact. Breathe in. Breathe out. Allow these colors to saturate your being. When you move your consciousness into them, allow your consciousness to become immersed within the chakra, within its orientation, within its essence. Don't separate yourself. Don't say I'm viewing. Say I am. The green chakra moves down into the yellow chakra. The yellow chakra has to do with individuality and freedom, power. It is the seat of the largest pool of energy in your body. It's the one that allows you an interaction and enactment within this planet. Get to know how your unique individuality interplays with this world and with this universe. Once you understand your individuality, you can understand how that individuality wants to play, wants to perceive reality, and that moves you down into the orange chakra, located about 2 to 3 inches below the navel, right where a woman's ovary, their womb would be. It's a seat of creation, obviously. It's also the seat of sensuality, the seat of creativity, the seat of protection, righteousness, desire, indulgence. The orange chakra is smooth. Often it stretches in its orientation. It asks for sensation, for experience, for pleasure or pain, because it does not disseminate between the two. Moving down to the final chakra that resides within the primary 7 line, the root chakra. The root chakra is the gateway. It's the beginning and the end. It's the gatekeeper. If you view the light spectrum when white light fragments, it begins with red and ends with violet. The first incarnation of light was red. Red has to deal with sound, the om, the push, violence, destruction, undoing, motivation, authenticity, cleansing. Open your red. Fill yourself with it. Allow rage and what comes with it to be a part of that constituent vibrational pattern. Accept and acknowledge the truth of all light as it exists and as it exists within you. Remember to draw down. Your crown is still open, and now you're all the way down to the red chakra. Allow that line of energy, of universal energy, to run through the crown chakra, mixing in the heart, and then down through the lower 3 chakra as well. Through the red and down into the earth. Then we pull back up from the earth, potentiating the red fuller, asking it to grow and rise with the heat of the land. Into the orange chakra, which allows that rising sensation to take shape in the most creative and sensual form possible. Up again into the yellow chakra for power and enactment on this planet, this plane. Up again to balance that power, balance that enactment with love and care for all things, because you are all things. Reside in that love chakra for a while and allow the rising energy of the earth to meet the downflowing energy of the universe and the balance in the heart chakra. Up again to the throat, mixing the red fires, the orange sensuality, the yellow power, and the green love with wisdom and order, structure. Up again to the perception, to the violet chakra and the violet flame, allowing all that is you to be perceived within the mind space and then to be projected outwardly. Up again to the crown chakra, and it's time to take action. It's time to do. Once all light is filtered and channeled through open and readily resonant chakras, then the activity that can be taken from there is clear. Up again and out into the universe. You have 2 lines of energy running through you now. One is running down from the very center star of the earth, the central sun, all the way through the base, the root, up, out into the universe. And the universe is pouring universal light and energy down through the crown chakra, through all of the resonant open chakras, balancing it in the heart and back out through the red root chakra into the central sun. Feel yourself connected through your spine, through your erect posture to all that is. Earth, Mother, Sky, Father, and I am one. I am the balance. And then reach for stillness. Always stillness in the beginning, stillness in the end. Follow the breath. Deep in. Slow out. Deep in. Relax, slow out. Choose that which chakras, check in on them, resonate, balance. Namaste.